All right, so the last one in the series, 5 workouts. Okay, this is part 3. 5 workouts to help you achieve a sub 15-minute 5K. Look in the description down below. You will see 2 other videos on workouts to get you from sub 15. So this will give you a total of about 15 workouts to get you under sub 15 minutes. You'll also see a batch of them for sub 16, 17, 18, and 19, and 20. You'll see them all down below. So you have a lot more weapons at your disposal now as a coach or an athlete. And it doesn't matter what level you coach, high school, college, post-college, club, anything. This will work for anybody, okay? But at the very least, watch the entire video, okay? So you have a full understanding, because I'm going to go over the workouts for my training book, and then I'm going to take you over to the whiteboard so that you understand, after you can look at them and say, okay, now I understand what he's saying. So, and it'll also give you an opportunity to write them down, okay? But don't skip until the end to write them down, because I don't want you to miss any important details, okay? And again, I'll say this, I've used these workouts on athletes at every level for the last 2 decades as a coach. I am a USATF certified coach, and I have coached at high school, college, and post-collegiate levels. I've also competed at those levels as well, at a high level. So I want to now share with what I've learned over the years, learning from some of the best coaches out there, and also building my own training philosophy as well, based on things that I've learned, to give you as much information as possible so you can become a better coach or a better athlete. So with that, let's get to it. Oh, by the way, welcome to the channel if it's your first time. Hit that subscribe button if you like good content. Hitting the subscribe button and the like button, it helps the channel's growth, helps people know that it exists, okay? And I want to educate as many people or share this information with as many people as possible. I learn from athletes just as much as they learn from me, so I want to give back as much as I can. So, and again, hit the notification if you don't want to miss more videos, so because I have a lot more coming. So, but let's get to the details, okay? Workout 1, repeat 400s, okay? You'll see the progression from sub 20 all the way down to sub 15 now. These are the same 5 workouts, okay? So repeat 400s. We're building anywhere from 8 to 16 reps, starting with 45 seconds recovery. But for your older, more experienced, and more distance-oriented athletes, we can get down to 30 seconds rest at some point. Either build towards it or start them there and repeat the workout a couple times. It's completely up to you, how fit your athletes are, how experienced they are, and so on, what you feel is most appropriate, what they can handle and recover from well. So the goal pace for this is 70 to 71 seconds per rep, okay, or 110 to 111. 45 seconds, particularly for the younger ones, starting at about 8 reps, and then working towards 16 reps for the more distance-oriented, even the college-level athletes who are training for 8K and 10K. This is also a good early season workout, doing this at 5K pace. It's a good rhythm workout, and the short recoveries allow you to keep the reps short, but not get too fatigued, and just kind of drill the pace and drill the pace and drill the pace, okay? It's a great high school workout because they're training for generally, for the most part, 5Ks in cross-country, with the exception of a few 6K races, but at the higher levels. So again, it's 70 to 71 seconds per rep, and you're looking from anywhere from 8 to 16 reps, 45-second recovery for most, 30 seconds recovery for some others, okay? Workout 2, 5,600. 1,000 meters, 400 meters, 1,000, 400, 1,000, 400, 1,000, 400. Do 4 of each. You alternate, okay? 1,000-meter reps are at 5K pace or goal 5K pace. With a 200-meter jog recovery, the 400-meter reps are at equivalent mile pace based on what the equivalent of a sub 15-minute 5K. So these are paces, the numbers that I give you are paces you're building towards, not necessarily there right now. Because you have some folks who might be able to handle these workouts, but they're not ready to recover from them. So, and that goes to show you that it might be a good idea to start progressing towards it, particularly if you're not there yet. If you're at 15:30, you have to modify the paces, and you're working down the 15 flat. That's the progression from one milestone to the next. That's why I'm repeating these workouts, so you could see the difference between each rep and how you progress towards it. So in this case, it's 2:59 to 3 minutes per 1,000-meter rep, and 63 to 64 for the mile rep. So for the 400-meter rep, excuse me. This is a good workout to alternate pace, and you're taking a 200-meter easy jog recovery after each rep. So 5K pace, mile pace, 5K pace, mile pace. It's a good way to get more than one pace in a workout, and really, really teach your body how to accelerate during a race or turn over at the end of a race too. Okay, so that's workout 2. Workout 3, 2 sets of 3 to 4 times 1,000 meters. I said it before, the younger folks get 3 times 1,000 times 2 sets. The older, more experienced, more distance-oriented folks, 4 times 1,000 times 2 sets. You might have some middle distance runners who can handle more work or who need more work. That's totally fine. It's up to you to decide that. But the first set of 1,000-meter efforts are at threshold pace, which is at approximately 10K pace. And you'll see it's 15 seconds slower per rep than 5K pace, which is also 15 seconds slower than 3K pace, 15-second increments, okay? So you're doing them 3 to 4 of them at threshold pace with a 1-minute recovery, okay? Then you take after the 4th rep or 3rd rep, you take a 6 to 8 minute active recovery, come back and do the second set at goal 5K pace with a 2-minute recovery after each rep, okay? Here you're going 314 to 315 per rep for the threshold reps for the first set, coming back and running 259 to 3 minutes for the 5K pace in the second set. Again, you're not doing 8 times a kilometer 5K pace. That's a hard workout. This allows you to transition from threshold into race pace. It's a perfect workout for the mid-season. When races start to get more competitive, you start wanting to do a little bit more race pace stuff. This is a great way to do it, okay? And this is a great way of running the second part of the workout faster than the first part of the workout, and when the reps don't get shorter. So it's the same distance, but it gets faster. So it makes it a pretty intense workout, okay? But it doesn't wipe you out. All right, so that's workout 3. Workout 4 is 1,200 meter reps. Option 1, 4 times 1,200 meters with a 3-minute recovery at equivalent 3K pace. In this case, it is 326 to 327 per rep. Or 5 times 1,200 meters, okay, with a 2-minute recovery at goal 5K pace, which is 335 to 336 per rep, okay? So again, it's up to you to decide. Some folks might do 3K pace, and that's a good early season workout to really test people's fitness and race readiness, and then progressing towards 5 times a 1,200 meter effort with a 2-minute recovery at 5K pace. If you can get to the point where your athletes can do 4 times a mile with a 3-minute recovery at goal 5K pace, that's a really good workout. But this is a step in the right direction. You can progress from 800s. So let's say 6 to 8 times 800, okay, towards 5 to 6 times 1,000, towards 4 to 5 by 1,200, towards 3 to 4 times a mile. That's the progression at goal race pace, okay? As you get older and more fit and more experienced, that's a good progression. And look at the other videos because I go over those other workouts, okay? That's workout 4. Last but not least, 3K at your goal race pace. So in this case, it's about 8:56 to 8:58. I'll show you it on the whiteboard in a second. You take 8 to 10 minute active recovery. Okay, stay loose, do a walk jog, keep the heart rate up a little bit, get some fluids, and then we're going to do a little bit of turnover work. So it's 5 times at 300 meters with a 100-meter jog. Those 300-meter efforts, you're progressing from 3K pace down to mile pace. So in this case, you're looking from about 51 seconds down to 47 seconds for 300 meters. Gradually getting faster, and also helps you simulate accelerating towards the end of a workout, which helps you simulate accelerating towards the end of a race. Okay, but you need to know what it feels like to go through 3 kilometers at your goal 5K pace, particularly about 10 days out from your goal race. Just like I say this in other workouts, you need to know what it feels like to go through 2K of a 3K race or a 2-mile race about 10 days out, or 1,000 meters or 1,200 meters at goal mile pace about 10 days out. It'll give you a good idea how ready you are to actually achieve the goal, to run the goal race at the goal pace. So that's a great workout. So again, 3K goal pace, okay, which is 8:56 to 8:58, 8 to 10 minute active recovery, 5 times at 300, okay, from 51 down to 47, with a 100-meter jog recovery. So that's dropping down from 3K down to mile pace, okay. So those are the 5 workouts. Let's take you over to the whiteboard so you can see what they look like, okay. Here we go. All right. So now, let's get you here. First one, repeat 400s, okay, progressing from 45 down to 30 seconds recovery, depending on who your athletes are, at 70 to 71 seconds, 5K pace. Building from 8 to 16 reps, also depending on who your athletes are. Number 2, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400, 1,400. You get 4 of each. You alternate between the two. 200-meter jog after each rep, nice and easy. 1,000-meter reps are at 5K pace, 2:59 to 3 minutes. The 400s are at mile pace, 63 to 64 seconds. Okay. Workout 3, 2 sets of 3 to 4 times 1,000. The first set is at threshold pace with a 1-minute recovery, 3:14 to 3:15. So that's approximately 10K pace. Take a 6 to 8 minute active recovery in between the sets, and then you do the second set at goal 5K pace with a 2-minute recovery, okay? So the rest gets longer, but the pace gets faster. But the distance stays the same at 2:59 in 3 minutes, okay? This is a really, really good mid-season workout. Test your readiness, okay? Test to see whether you start ready to start running those faster races, particularly ones that can get you qualifiers for bigger races later on. Number 4, option 1, 4 times 1200 with a 3-minute recovery at 3K pace, 326 to 327, or 5 times 1200, rest 2 minutes at 5K pace, 335 to 336. Great early season workout, great mid to late season workout. Okay? And last but not least, 3 kilometers at goal 5K pace, 856 to 858. Take an 8 to 10 minute active recovery. And then 5 times 300 with a 100 meter jog, 3K down to mile pace, 51 to 47 seconds. Okay? Those are your 5 workouts. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback in the comments down below. And before you go, if you haven't done yet, please hit that subscribe button. And let me know if you do it in the comments so I could personally thank you. Okay, I appreciate everybody's support. All right? So train hard and be safe, everybody. And I will talk to you next time.